This music gets me every time. Gets me every time.
Yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
We are going to need a contract. What does that even mean? A hunter's contract? A contract for blood ministration, I bet. Most likely. Maybe that's how the church did it. So it's welcome, guys. Today we're doing a in-depth lore playthrough, or story playthrough, however you want to put it, of Bloodborne, From Software's latest masterpiece. Getting ready for the grand old Dark Souls 3 coming out in just over a month. Name yourself Squeak. Do little bitch. That's a little better. Now we're just gonna go something simple, something mysterious. M. We will go male. Let's go mature. And we are gonna start out military vet. Because the build we're gonna be doing is a stake driver and Fist of Gratia build. I've never done it. I've never really used a stake driver. So I figured I'm going to do something a little different this time. And have a little fun with that. But yeah, we'll be doing in-depth lore theorizing, discussion about the different themes, items, all of that good stuff. And I do have an appearance loaded up. So let's load it up here. Oh my god, what happened? It didn't save it. Oh no, it didn't save it. This was my Ludwig roleplay. Ludwig before he turned into a beast. So that makes sense right there. But anyways, fuck it. We'll just do my standby. It's not the greatest. But actually, all right, here. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see a male or female character? If you want a male character, let me see a Pog Champ in the chat. And if you want female character, let's get a Hey Guys in the chat. So, male or female. But how are y'all doing? And Normanoth, thank you for the host as well. A blood contract. Yes, Leatherfox. Yes. So we've arrived in Yharnam. And we ask this guy about the pale blood. He says, we've come to the right place. For pale blood. This guy knows what pale blood is. Not everybody knows what pale blood is. We'll see about that later on. And Limalicious, how are you doing? It's great to see you here. Thanks for being here. And it seems like we want... It's pretty much unanimous. Sorry, Link System. Link System wanted a male. So we're going to go female then. No. Sure. Yeah, no. Let's go female. Female's a lot of fun anyway. Appearance, though. Let's do load a favorite. It's alright. Not bad. I like the colors. This was probably the best one. We're not going to spend too much time here. But let's change the hair color. Skin color, no. Face, what am I doing? Face details? Hair. Boop. Hair color. There we go. Let's do an ode to Dark Souls 1 and do purple. Like a dark purple. I like it. Yeah, that's good. We're calling it that. All right, that's it. Let's we're good there. So we're gonna go military vet because we're gonna do that stake driver build. But yeah, Limalicious is an awesome broadcaster. If you don't know her, give her a follow. Check her out sometime. What's up, Jarek? How you doing? Cheesy Bunny, welcome in as well. Right, Nicki Minaj. I know. To be honest, though, the necks, they all kind of have Happy Hobbit necks. They're all very very long. I mean, look at that. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, no. Let's finish. Let's do this shit. Finalize, baby. Finalize. Yeah, she's pretty hot. Yeah. VTech Joyrider, how you doing, man? We have finalized our contract. Now, what is the next step of this hunt?
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
A bad dream. I'm passing out. And the dream begins.
You found yourself a hunter.
Okay, a lot just happened. Let's talk about it. But before we do, Cheesy Bunny, thank you for the follow, and I love this game so much too. It's amazing. It's a pleasure to have you here. Hatman, this is a story run. This is a lore run. It's very slow. Whoops. Yeah, sorry, my bot is a little sensitive to words like that, but sorry about that. It's all good though. So, the beast coming out of the pool of blood. The pool of blood obviously symbolizing the blood transfusion we just underwent. The beast symbolizing the beast blood that was just pumped through our veins. But when the beast reached out for us to try and consume us, to try and have us to fall victim to the beasthood, I'll put it that way. It got burned alive. And then we see the messengers pop up out of nowhere and crawl all over us, so it seemed. And then we heard the voice of the doll, who we'll see shortly. The doll, who I thought was talking to Gehrman for the longest time. Oh, so you found yourself a hunter. But she was not talking to Gehrman. She was talking to the messengers. And we'll get further into that, why we were talking... Why she was talking to the messengers and why that line of dialogue. But all very good stuff. Now, why did the beast break into flames? Because it is my opinion. It is my opinion. Oops, someone else just created a new character. It is of my opinion that you have Great One blood inside of you. And you just introduced beast blood into this blood cocktail you call your player character, and I think part of that had to do with the messengers. Who are the messengers? We will see later on, but this is the first thing I do whenever I create a new character. you can see you still have the IV line in your arm, and it's a cosmetic item. These soul-eat bandages. Take a look. Bandage worn upon awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts. Terribly worn and unsanitary. A faint memory recalls blood ministration involving the transfusion of unknown blood. Not long after, the nightmare began. There's your confirmation that this is not really the real world, but it is and it isn't. It's in another dimension, a dimensional nightmare. So the whole kind of theme behind this game is that nightmares aren't just, or dreams aren't just things that we have in our own minds and then they're gone when we wake up. But no, they're a different plane of existence. They're a different dimensional overtone. And here we begin our dream, our nightmare of the hunt of blood and beasts anew. And soul-eat bandages, the first thing I do whenever I wake up in the nightmare is rip them out. Is rip it out of my flesh. And I also remove the hood. But what do we have here? We have a door over there and a door over there. What's back here? Does not open from this side. Interesting. Alright, I guess we're not going over there. But that door with that lighting, oh, I love it. I love it. We'll get a better look at it in just a minute, but what is this, first off? No, not that message. God damn it. This one, inspect. Handwritten scrawl. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Now, I learned recently that in the Japanese version, the Japanese implies that that's your handwriting on this note. So you wrote this note. You wrote yourself a message, possibly in the waking world, and left it here for you to find in your dream world. So it's basically your handwritten scrawl. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Pale blood? Transcending the hunt? What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Who is she talking to? Yeah. The little ones. The messengers. Banister man. Wasn't it the transfusion that killed the beast blood? I always thought that you were infected before you came to the clinic and you get transfused some kind of old one blood. That is a possibility as well. There's no real way of knowing for sure, Banister man. But I think, well, you've come to Old Yarnum, basically, the Healing Church's domain. This is where they work. This is where they sell their blood or do their transfusions. So I figure you're getting the blood transfusion of the beast hood, but the beast, the symbolizing the symbol of the beast burning up, is the symbol. It's symbolizing your resistance to beasthood, to becoming a beast and being overwhelmed with that characteristic and becoming a beast like everybody we meet in this game. That is my opinion. Hatman, you thick. But of course, like, it's all open to interpretation, you know. You're not wrong, I'm not wrong, but we all kind of are at the same time. So, let me go. But, Creatia, is that how you say your name? Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. Crow Magman, good to see you, dude. You just started this game the other day? I love it. I love it. I mean, look at this. The lighting, the way the light shines through. Ah, so good. You notes? A hunter is never alone. So they say. So this is also the tutorial area, basically. Attack, right weapon. Yeah. I know. I already know how to play, so we're not going to be spending too much time with these. But these are developer messages, those ones. Tell you how to play, basically. And what is this? These are the bloodstains of this world. Of this nightmare. Shows you how people died. And what is it? View Spectre. instead of Touch Bloodstain of the previous iteration of the Souls games. Game Meets Girl, how you doing? Thank you for the host as well. It's great to see you. And Cyweed, what's going on? Get all the hype. Hello, dude. It's all about that hype. Creature like creature. Cool. Awesome. And he is really going to town on that chord, man. The Beasthood, right there. Should we bother him? Something tells me it's probably not the greatest idea to interrupt a beast's feeding. Oh, you can even see, some blood splurting. Oh, God. Oh, that is... Uh-oh. Ooh! Ooh, that was a close one. Okay, that's all right, though. You're actually kind of supposed to die there. You're kind of meant to die there. Because you have no weapon, obviously. But that's really the easiest way to deal with him. I love the messengers, too. Laser Fox. The Great Beef. What's going on, my man? What do we have here? A corpse. With 2 blood vials on them. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. I'm going to need those. Blood vials are your healing items. We can't read the description here right now, but we will be able to in just a moment. And as we exit Yosefka's clinic, where we began this journey, this dream, this nightmare, we have a gate on our right and a gate to our left. There's obviously an item back there, so eventually you should be able to get there, right? But this gate is closed by a device. Here we have 10 bullets, but you shouldn't pick them up now. You should come back and get them later. Because once you receive the gift from the messengers, as you'll see in just a moment, they'll give you 10 free bullets if you don't have any to begin with. So there's an item down here. 4 more blood vials. That is handy. And as we see, this is Central Yarnum. This is a beautiful, beautiful place. But it's also very tragic as well. This is the Great Bridge. And that connects to the Cathedral Ward. Look at all them damn churches. Holy shit. There's a lot of churches there. And we will actually be able to go up there. We will be there in just a bit. But there's also plenty down below as well. This room really reminds me of Blighttown. The design of this game, of this world, is truly amazing. This is old Yarnum down here. They call it the Valley Hamlet. And let me see if I can't find any landmarks that you'll be able to go to. We don't have the monocular yet, so we can't really tell. Can't get a better look. So maybe up the ladder here. We'll probably get a better look. Another gate closed by a device to our right. And here we have the second enemy of the game. And I'm doing shit damage, and that really hurt a lot. And now this game is different than the other Souls games in the fact that there's a regain system. So when you get hit, you have a small window that you can make up that lost HP by doing damage to the enemy. And what's cool is, from a lore perspective, that makes sense. Upon damaging your enemy, you're drawing their blood, as you can tell. And in a way, you can kind of say you're... Oh! You can kind of tell. That's fine. we needed to die. We didn't need to, but you're kind of meant to die, obviously. Double weapon. But you get showered in their blood, and that blood is the healing blood. Therefore, you heal through that. But Cheesy Bunny, this game is not a blind playthrough. No. Yeah, the bot, I just have that as an auto bot message just in case. You know, I should probably turn it off. Wait a minute, what the fuck just happened? We just died. And we wake up in a hunter's dream. We pull ourselves up off the ground. And we awaken in the hunter's dream. Look at this beautiful place. Now, Cro-Magman, I'm not the only one, but there's certainly not enough of us. And you know what? That's fine. I will fill that niche, you know. I'm all about it. But you're curious if the menstrual blood vial theory is right. We will get into that. And there is a lot to back it up, as we will see. But this is the hunter's dream. This is basically the nexus. This is the hub. And we'll see. No, your question didn't set it off. But yeah, Norman, you can see Old Yarnum, and we will certainly be checking it out. Now, if we come back here, this is more tutorial messages from the developers. And that's where they're talking about the regain system and all this good stuff. And the fun begins now. But before we actually explore this a little more, we have a gate here. Simply closed. Like, I know. It's obviously closed. You could see it. It's closed. Probably mistranslation more than anything. An alley bug. You know, that means a lot to me. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Because I love this shit. I live for this shit. But Nano Nap, how you doing? Don't exchange body fluid with strangers, kids. This is just a game. You have, yes, thank you for that, Nano Nap. That is very important. Important little bit of information there. Should not be taken lightly. And hello. It's a little messenger. And he's clapping for some reason. Do we amuse you, little messenger? But what's your deal, dude? Bath messenger. Says trade in blood echoes with messengers to buy and sell items. Cool. Unfortunately, we don't have any echoes. We just dropped them. But here we have a few items. A blood vial, quicksilver bullets, a Molotov cocktail, and a pebble. Anything else? Oh, the Yarnum Hunter cap. Yarnum Hunter garb. This is available from the beginning of the game. And it's pretty cheap. Obviously, it's a little bit expensive at the very beginning of the game, but it's a pretty good set of armor there, and nothing else. So this is one of the few places where you can actually read the description of blood vials and quicksilver bullets. So let's take advantage of that. Special blood used in ministration restores HP. Once a patient has had their blood ministered, a unique but common treatment in Yarnum, successive infusions recall the first and are all the more invigorating for it. No surprise that most Yarnumites are heavy users of blood. This really implies that it has some kind of intoxicating effect. It gets you fucking high. This is the good shit right here. This is the good shit. And here we have quicksilver bullets. Special bullets used with hunter firearms. Ordinary bullets have no effect on beasts, and so quicksilver bullets, fused with the wielder's own blood, must be employed. The strength of quicksilver bullets depends greatly upon the wielder's blood tinge. Blood tinge being a stat in this game. So it's kind of like the quality of your blood, like how good is your blood. So if you have a higher blood tinge, you have a better quality of blood, then you infuse it in your bullets, and it fucks shit up. And also weapons, but we'll get onto that in a bit. But Drunken Noble, how you doing, man? I love him too. I really appreciate that. Thanks for being here. And Hot Fix Crayus, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for being here. And Squillakilla, thank you for the host. I'm on Squillakilla's stream team. He's a fucking badass Souls broadcaster. You gotta check him out if you don't know that. Squillakilla. Here we have a holy chalice is required to conduct a ritual. These are ritual headstones. These are for chalices. And we'll get more into that later. But there's not much more of the dream that we can explore here. This is closed. There's another door over here. And another messenger bath. Buy with insight, it says. This bath appears linked to the nightmare, but there are no messages. The nightmare being the waking world, ironically enough. But what is this? An abandoned doll. She's just chilling. Now, if you look closely, we don't have the monocular yet, but if you look closely at her hand, you might be able to see her index finger twitch a little bit. Foreshadowing a little some. But they are adorable in a weird way, Lizard Fox, and we'll get into that in a bit. I have a theory about what exactly the messengers are. I think it's on point, but then again, it's my theory, and it's subjective in a way. I mean, it's open to interpretation. Okay. Whew. Anyways, you're well. Going back to lurking. I appreciate the lurk, Drunken Noble. But speaking of messengers, the messengers, they're fucking well equipped. Accept gift from the messengers. Let's check it out. The messengers offer you a trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded with the right hand and employed in beast hunting. Sweet. We have a saw cleaver, a hunter axe, and a threaded cane. I'm going to be going with the saw cleaver to start out. It's a great weapon, and it's kind of the iconic weapon of the game. But let's see the description, see if that offers any insight. One of the trick weapons of the workshop, commonly used in the hunting business. This saw, effective at drawing the blood of beasts, transforms into a long cleaver that makes use of centrifugal force. The saw, with its set of bloodletting teeth, has become a symbol of the hunt, and only grows in effectiveness the more grotesquely transform the beast. Okay, that's telling us it gets like a bonus to beasts, a damage bonus to beasts. And here we have the hunter's axe, one of the trick weapons of the workshop, commonly used on the hunt. Retains the qualities of an axe, but offers a wider palette of attacks by transforming. Boasts a heavy blunt attack, leading to high rally potential. No matter their past, beasts are more than beasts, are no more than beasts. Some choose this axe to play the part of executioner. God, I love these descriptions. They are so fucking cool. Cane best. Malicious. Cane is probably my least favorite weapon in the game. But you were lurking last night. I appreciate it, man. When I was discussing the Lord Vessel. Oh, dude, yes. I really hope they do something with that. Obviously, I don't know, and maybe not, probably not. But it'd be really cool for them to bring it full circle like that. But Emma's Oxter, good to see you. How you doing? Twitching on Twitch. How does she know? I know. Jinwee, welcome back. How you doing? You did it. You did what? Oh. Congratulations. Eric the Great, what's going on, man? I'm doing good. Another fellow edgelord. It's good to see you, man. But here we have, speaking of the cane, one of the trick weapons of the workshop, commonly used by hunters on their duties. Sufficiently deadly as a rigid-bladed cane, but also serves as a whip when its blade is split into many. Concealing the weapon inside the cane and flogging the beasts with the whip is partly an act of ceremony, an attempt to demonstrate to oneself that the bloodlust of the hunt will never encroach upon the soul. Oh my god, that is just so cool! That is so fucking cool. Concealing the weapon inside the cane. Flogging the beast with the whip is partly an act of ceremony. It's like a ritual in and of itself. It's transcending the hunt to a ritual form. It's just so cool. But yeah, we'll be going with the saw cleaver. Saw cleavers are great, really versatile weapon. And let's go ahead and equip that bad boy. Oh yeah, schmank. But the weapons or the messengers have another gift for us. Holy shit, I never noticed this. Look at this. Look at the little messenger. He's looking up. He's looking into the barrel of it. Messenger, please. That's not how you handle a firearm. You're going to blow your fucking head off, dude. Oh, my God. That is so adorably terrifying. Not terrific, but terrifying. Especially combined with a top hat, Norman. Yes, that is class. That is class. That is hilarious. No, it's, oh my god. And this badass looking like Rambo with it like over his shoulder. I love it. I love it. But anyways, yeah, don't pull the trigger for Christ's sake. That's right, Hat Man. The messengers offer you a firearm. Choose one. Firearms are wielded with the left hand and employed in beast hunting. I would imagine such. Hunter pistol is faster with its shot. A lot of people who like to parry prefer the hunter pistol, and I do myself. The blunderbuss is a little slower, and it really forces you to dash toward your opponent after you get a parry to even get in there on time to get the visceral. But let's check the lore, see if anything interesting with these here. Pistol made at the workshop for hunters stalking beasts. Hunter firearms are specifically crafted to employ quicksilver bullets fused with the wielder's own blood, boosting damage against beasts. The pistol is a quicker draw than the blunderbuss, allowing for speedier responses to attacks. The blunderbuss. A blunderbuss created at the workshop for the hunter's line of work. Hunter firearms are specially crafted to employ quicksilver bullets fused with the wielder's own blood, boosting damage against beasts. The impact of this highly effective weapon counters beasts' swift movements, and its wide spread is nigh on guaranteed to hit the mark. Oops. So there you have it. The blunderbuss has a bigger area of effect, but it's slower, and the pistol, is good for parrying, has faster response time. So let's go ahead and equip that. Boom. Let's do it. GD Infection, you need help with boss? Which one? Zakol Original, it's good to see you again. How you doing? Hence the name, Blunderbust. Yeah, there you go. There you are. But what do we got here? Messengers have another gift, perhaps? A notebook received from the messengers. Leave messages with these loyal servants to share them with hunters in other worlds. Hinting more towards what messengers are, or at least what they do for sure. And another closed door. And won't let us into the this building. The workshop. But alright, here are the locations for the lamps in the main game. We have the Yarnum Headstone, the Awakening Headstone, the Awakening Headstone again, and... Oh, wait, what? Oh, because we don't have any lamps on these, we don't know the name of the headstone. Interesting, I didn't know that. I thought I thought you'd be able to see right off the bat, but I guess not. So I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. Yeah, Fume is so good. I love that fight. But he will awaken at a selected lamp in Yarnum. So first floor sick room. That's the only place we got. That's where we started this journey. Let's go back to it. I asked you like 2 years ago. Speaking of years, my 1 year stream anniversary was February 20th. I didn't do a stream for it because I had to work. I had to work and couldn't stream. So here we go. Off to the hunt. But wait a minute. We actually started on the bed up here. But the lamp is down here. Interesting. The door is closed. Talk. Why is it giving us an option to talk? We see somebody on the other side here. Looks like she's wearing white church garb. And we'll see in just a minute what exactly white church garb implies. There's her hand. It's a fist, but there's nothing in it. Let's talk to her.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please, This is all that I can do.
Yosefka's blood vial.
Now, go. And good hunting.
Thank you. Okay, she's got some patience in here she's caring for. This is Yosefka. She gave us a vial of her own blood because she knows the importance of a hunt. A beast hunt. But she can't have us infecting her patients. Do you have anything else to say?
Are you still in need of something? But I have nothing more to offer. Please, try to understand my position. I can only pray for a fruitful hunt.
Okay.
Are you still in need of something? But I have nothing more to... Please.
Okay. She starts repeating her dialogue, which is all that we can do here. So that's awfully kind of her to give us a vial of her own blood. Let's check it out. Blood vial acquired from Yosefka's clinic. This refined blood, highly invigorating, restores a larger amount of HP. The product of a slow and careful refinement process, this rare blood vial appears to be a clinic original. Okay, so there's a lot here. I'm pretty sure this implies Yosefka is a blood saint. We will get more into what a blood saint is when we meet another one or two. Blood saints are basically the source of they're used as production facilities. Their bodies are used as production facilities for more blood to minister to the followers of the church. And I think Yosefka's was once one. She's wearing the church garb. And here she gives us a vial of her blood. But not only is it a vial of blood that heals you, it's a very highly refined. It's the largest healing item in the game. If you don't count, the healing regeneration blood vials. So she knows what she's doing when it comes to blood. I wonder where she got this knowledge and if it has any significance to anything. Okay, well, that's all she can offer us, at least now. But we'll be back. Or isn't it Yosefka? Actually, that is Yosefka. We know this. That is the quote-unquote real Yosefka. And if you don't know what that means, we'll see in a bit. We'll see in a bit. So this enemy is one of the few that don't ever respawn in the game. So let's go ahead and pick up these bullets now. 10 whole bullets, which gives us a full on 20 bullets. And now that we have weapons, we can hold our own. And you can see now his eyes are glowing purple. That means, oh my god, why did that hurt so goddamn much? Let's heal up. Blood echoes retrieved. That means this is a new mechanic to the Souls games. When you die, you drop your souls, which you get souls. It's basically experience points. You drop them on the ground, and this is the only game in any of the Souls type games that an enemy wandering by can pick them up. And once they pick them up, you can tell by the glow in their eyes, and you have to kill them to get them back. So let's take care of you assholes. And pick up this item here. Molotov cocktails. Wonderful. That sounds pretty rad. Let's check it out. Explodes in raging flames when thrown against an object. One of the oldest hunter tools available in the workshop. Since the tragedy that struck Old Garnham, fire has become a staple in beast hunts and is thought to cleanse impurity. Certain types of beasts have an abnormal fear of flame. And they really, literally do. So we'll definitely touch more on the tragedy that struck Old Yarnum, as they say here. But I also want to check out this Hunter Mark while we're here. A Hunter Mark, this is basically your Dark Sign. It operates like the Dark Sign in Dark Souls. But let's go ahead and read. Dangling. Upside down rune etched in one's mind. symbol of a hunter. By focusing one's thoughts on this rune, a hunter loses all blood echoes, but awakens afresh, as if it were all just a bad dream. Ah, yes, the beginnings of the curse of Kaz. And you'll see what I mean much later on in the game. A little bit of a hint, a little foreshadowing there, but dangling upside down. How do we even know it's upside down? It's dangling. But we'll see what that is actually representing. That symbolism is all around this game. But we'll see more of that later on. But I wonder what this does. Oh, it does that. Sweet. Let's go ahead and ascend this ladder, as they say. Okay, that was a comforting sound. That was the sound of the cleric beast. Well, of a beast, a very large, terrifying beast. But here we have our first lamp of the game. Please carry on in my stead, says a message. This lamp now transports you back to the hunter's dream. Upon death, you will awaken at this lamp. Cool. So here we have a window with this oddly orange, kind of pinkish lantern, and you can see there's smoke. So there's actually incense that's being burnt, and whenever you see an incense lamp, that means there's an NPC inside. And you can hear him, he's coughing. It sounds like he's pretty damn sick. Yeah, this ain't no Demon Souls. You can climb fast up the ladder. And Balsta Blade and AOS 1996, thank you for the follows. Welcome to the Hive.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Okay, in typical From Software fashion, every line of dialogue has so much information. Just too much information before I get to it. Odd Future 40K, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Beasts don't like fire, correct. So is the... what? Lizard Fox? I'm not sure I know what you're trying to get. What they're trying to get at there. Okay, so Gilbert, this is Gilbert. He's an outsider too. You can tell by our garb. We are an outsider. And speaking of, let's go ahead and read that description while we're on the subject. Clothing worn upon awakening of the nightmare of blood and beasts. Not typical clothing for Yharnam. Perhaps it is of foreign origin. It is said, after all, the traveler came to Yharnam from afar. Without a memory, who will ever know? And this is basically the same shit. And the hood? Ah, the hood offers differently. Hood worn upon awakening of the nightmare of blood and beasts. Perhaps its wearer had to stay out of sight and travel by cover of darkness. Without a memory, who will ever know? I love this because it's traveling under the cover of darkness, implying traveled through the nighttime to get to Yharnam, implying also this is traveling through the dream world to get to Yharnam, the Yharnam nightmare of blood and beasts. Oh, I love it. No, it's okay. Incense. Yes, incense. Yeah. So the incense is not just fire. No, it's it emits a smell that beasts are. It's kind of like beast repellent. Incense is what it acts as in this game. Capront, how are you doing? It's great to see you. Yeah. Yeah, incense, yeah. It's all good, man. It's all good. But okay, what else do you got to tell us there, Gilbert?
Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The Church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral